All right, Haiku here for the MTGA Daily Challenge Discord Historic Pauper Tournament. Today it's going to be a Swiss tournament. And I went back and forth, really debating to bring Terror. And the more people I saw bringing Burn and stuff, I felt like it wasn't quite the best choice. I still think it can do fine, especially with the recent changes adding the gosh, I forgot what it's called. Not pest summoning, but hunt for specimens. So adding that card, man, my computer's just really lagging. Adding this card made the deck slightly more competitive and or able to take down Burn. Same with Undercity's Embrace. That addition also is helping, but it just still has a problem with sorcery spells, specifically the Reckless Impulse and Ren's Resolve. And then I saw some people running Lembas in Poison decks, and I think it's a good life gain spell for blue-black creatureless. You don't have a lot of good options, and so this is a pretty good option. It's a cantrip. It's scries, and late game you can kind of churn through your deck pretty quickly with them, or not churn through your deck, but like cycle them into each other, I guess, what you would call it. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard thing. So I cut the 3 mana Edict and the Suffocating Fumes to make room for Lembas. That was the only big change update to this deck, other than Lórien Revealed, which I don't think I've played a lot of games with Lórien Revealed with Poison Control and posted them to the channel. Other than that, the sideboard, the big draw to this deck is you get just a counter spell basically late game, and it's really good early. So yep. Save and exit, and let's go. So Bring the Ending kind of shores up the weakness to Ren's Resolve and those kind of decks, and so I felt better about bringing this deck today. There's a lot of people who are on Poison, but our opponent right now is on Rakdos Burn, 4 Skewer the Critics, 3 Voldaren Epicures, 4 Shocks, some Sovereign Sprites, and Vampire Kiss, so he's got a little bit of madness going on. But he's playing 4 Reckless Impulse and no Ren's Resolve. Interesting. Unless I missed it. But no Ren's Resolve, no... So that is very, very interesting. He only has 1 Ren's Resolve in the sideboard. So he only has 4 card advantage spells. So I think that's fine. Obviously want to play first. Okay, so I got a Cram Session, so I'm pretty sure this is a keep since Lórien Revealed can get my swamp. So let's go ahead and keep 7. All right, and what land to play? So one nice thing about only being 2 colors is you can get a lot of islands into play really quickly. But I think I want to hold up Essence Scatter for next turn. Do I? I think this gives me the most options. Yeah, I think it's fine to wait. But yeah, so then I can grab a next land, and then the next turn I can Cram Session. So this feels pretty good. And I'll wait till after my draw. Oh wow, that's a really good outcome. I don't think I'm going to be hiding anything by keeping this. So Cram Session into the Gain Life spell could get another swamp, so I think this gets just an island for now. And it's not just an island, it's a Mystic Sanctuary. Sweet. So I can... do I want a Cram Session right now? Or I can just Anoint and then cycle the Lórien Revealed for tap land. I like playing it a little slow here. Let's get another black. So one nice thing about this deck is since it has these as card advantage, you don't really need to use the Lóriens as card advantage because they're pretty miserable as a card advantage spell. I still think, don't bother, not to bother you, I didn't see you post here. No big deal, sweet, so weird. It's in the channel. Channel. All right. So I could put Anoint on top and then draw into it. So Anoint on top, take action. All right, being at 15 life feels really good. Did I post it? I'm pretty sure I posted it. Let me just check. So I'm following the rules here. Historic. Sorry about this delay. Yeah, it's in the channel. Okay. Feel good that I'm not breaking the rules. Infectious Inquiry. I could put an Infectious Inquiry on top. That kind of makes it obvious that I'm holding up a counter. Actually, it doesn't do anything right now. Okay, I feel better about having a Prologue in hand. So I don't think my Bring the Ending is going to be able to counter much right now. So I'll just go ahead and fire off this Cram Session. So I can bring it back for my next turn. So he's at 3 cards in hand. Turns out Bring the Ending would have been able to counter something. All right, let's start off with filtering a land out of my deck. Let's get just the last swamp out of the deck. Okay, let's go ahead and use that. Unfortunate. I think it's better to hold up a counter this turn than use my Cram Session. Although I guess Cram Session could have drawn into this resolves. Cram Session could have drawn me into Innocent Blood. I could have saved a lot of life this turn. Oh, would have. Wow. Brutal. All right, so let's start here. Let's get rid of an island. Okay. Okay, so I have a lot of gas in my deck. So any Mystic Sanctuary is going to be gas. I only have one more Lórien Revealed, and I only have 2 more Infectious Inquiries. So I guess I don't have a lot of gas. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to counter a removal spell, so him sacking these is okay. Why did he sack his blood token? Don't know. So even though that was the best burn spell in the deck, in his deck, well, now I don't have to counter. I don't have to counter his creatures now, so it's nice. Okay, I think that's okay. I think I just hold strong and counter the draw spells. Yep. It's taking me a while to finish this game, but I think I have it in the bag. All right. Do I stop this one? I think I let this one resolve. There we go, and then I have to stop this one. All right. So he's got 1 redraw on board. Okay. I got a lot of instance and sorcery, or sorcery speed stuff, so... Wow, that's a pretty big blink. All right, now I have to really think, what do I bring back? So I could bring back Cram Session, gain some life, or I could just draw 3 with Lórien Revealed. I think I have to draw 3. It's unfortunate how this game has turned out. Drew my removal spells after the opponent forced me to use my counters on his creatures, so just drew in a not so ideal order. All right. So null, not necessary. Negate. Okay, so Essence Scatter and Glorious Gale are not the best. Let's get in another Lembas. Stop the flooding. Relic, not necessary. Okay. So what of these cards, which one do I want? I think I actually want Negate more than Glorious Gale. Yep. It's just too much of a liability since this doesn't kill his creatures. I think I just have to rely on my 8 removal spells. I think Mogis stays in because he does have the 1 toughness creature. It was just unfortunate draws toward the end of the game. I probably could have gotten better if I improved my Mystic Sanctuary, or what I chose to use for Mystic Sanctuary. Okay, so let's see. So we got a removal spell and another, but this is only a maybe removal spell. We have the Poison Train. think it's good enough. It's not ideal. I'd rather see a Lembas or other kinds of life gain. It's unfortunate. Alright, well, I gotta eat something. Well, I would have much rather used this turn to cycle, but I think it's fine. Dang. This is why I wanted to play this. Oh man, it was just one deeper, so I could have prologued into it. He's gonna. So I think I'm okay to prologue main phase to try to put another, make it more likely to get another land. All right. Okay. I don't like that. Didn't see that he had synthesizers in his board. There's just one synthesizer in his whole deck. Synthesizer. Oh, he has two. One in the sideboard, one main. Alright, so I can Augury, or I can Contentious Plan. Since I'm not going to be holding up a counter anyways, even though it does reveal to my opponent what I'm doing, I think it's fine to... maybe I really needed to hit a land drop there, and that was a reason to... I'm still at 20. I think it's okay to save this for a turn where... Maybe not. Maybe I really needed to get a land draw. Did he play land already? Okay, he can't play that. That was a lot of damage, though. Alright. So... Innocent Blood... into Lórien... for an island, so it comes up to play untapped. And then I just sit pretty for this turn. Alright, 3 cards versus 11 life. He has no onboard draw, or I guess he has one draw or cycle. This is a little bit scary to play, but I still think I'd play these cards against Burn. I'll have to rethink if I want to play them in the sideboarded games. It's just so hard to win without them. Yep, that would have been a good turn to have a counter spell. Okay, resolve. You don't have to play all the cards right now. You have until next turn. Okay. Alright, so Experimental Augury's got to dig for either Lembas or my card draw spell. Or land? Land in the cards? I'm gonna get him up to 3 poison, 4, 5, 6. I can get a land with my other ones. I'm not guaranteed to get. Okay. Sweet. Do I want to put... I have a counter spell now. Let's see. Lórien Revealed. No. I guess I'll just take Experimental Augury. Maybe that was a bad put the Augury on top. I probably didn't need to do that this turn. So I could have taken just the regular swamp and had an extra Sanctuary in my deck. Right? I think I put a swamp on the bottom. I think I could have taken that swamp here. At this point, the fourth in the Experimental Augury is not really where I want to be. Makes it less likely for me to dig into my Lembas or any of my other gain life spells. All right. Yeah, this is unfortunate because now I can't tap out. Okay, so that's just going to do 1 damage. I think I go ahead and let that one resolve. Okay, so let's remove. All right, let's Augury to another untapped land. Oh man, did I mess that up again? It's too late now, I guess. 5. Kind of in this path now, so I gotta go ahead and take it. Oh man. The issue is I can't even take the time to bluff a counter spell, so oh, might live. Resolve. So I don't have the luxury of trying to hold up mana, so opponent can burn me right now. Okay, go ahead and take the Lembas. 6, 7, 8, 9, but I only could cast, yeah. All right. Let's see, removal spell, please. That's not a removal spell. That's pretty good. So I can Augury into a removal spell potentially. I guess I didn't really need to play this right now. That makes me more likely to hit a removal spell. Yeah, so I think missing that land drop is going to come back to bite me. It's a removal spell. Alright, so this gains me 3 life versus 3 life versus taking probably 2 damage. So I think it's worth it to Lembas right now. Still not looking good for me, but alright, so next turn I can Lembas and then go from there. Opponent's at 7 poison. He's 2 cards in hand. That's 1. And that's game. GG's. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think I played very well. I had a lot of flexibility with the Mystic Sanctuaries, and I don't think I drew the. I didn't put the right card on top potentially. Anyway, well, it's a Swiss, so see you for the next round.